All right, everybody. Hello, my name is Philip, and I am one of your hosts here for VoiceForm's video content. If you're watching on YouTube, click that like button and smash that subscribe button. We want to see you follow us, and we want to hear your thoughts. Give us your honest, candid feedback on not only our product, but these wonderful videos that we're just beginning to do. So, today's video, we're going to be walking through our blog post on how to do qualitative analysis on 5 easy steps. The first part of doing qualitative analysis is actually understanding what it is. And it may seem a bit daunting to hear the term qualitative analysis, but it's actually quite simple. So, typically, let's say you're conducting a survey, you have two types of questions. You have quantitative questions, so like multiple choice or checkbox or maybe an NPS score type question. That is a quantitative question. And those are really easy to sort through. And you have these pretty little charts like 77% of people selected 7 out of 10 and 23% selected 8 out of 10. That would be quantitative analysis. For qualitative analysis, that is more the analysis on open-ended responses, for example, or maybe analyzing customer interviews, or even focus groups. So when you have that type of data, it's super valuable, but the tough part is it can be difficult to analyze. The thing is, with VoiceForm, if you're collecting data using VoiceForm, we analyze it for you. So you don't really have to do that work. But let's say you don't have VoiceForm and you need a way to analyze qualitative data. There's really 5 things you need to do. So the first step, what you need to do is you need to research and gather your data. So as I mentioned, the survey example, there's other ways to gather qualitative data, such as interviews. I actually think I mentioned these as well, but surveys, chatbots, conversations, and focus groups. So you gotta take that data and organize it somewhere. So a good example would be like a spreadsheet. So put all of that data and organize it into a spreadsheet, because when you're doing this type of work, organization is one of the most important aspects of it for sure. So once you've organized it, the next step would be to code the data. So coding the data may seem a bit difficult and a little bit too technical for us non-technical folks, but it's actually quite simple. So essentially, once you've gathered and organized the data, the next step is to code it. This is the process of labeling and organizing the data to discover these broad themes. By the way, this is something we do automatically within VoiceForm, but once again, this is where you would go through all of the responses, let's say in your spreadsheet, and you would label them, okay, positive product feedback, negative, positive, and you kind of go through it, and you'd code the data. From there, you would begin your kind of data analysis. So you'll go through the codes in the data and create your own correlations. For example, if you have an inordinate amount of poor customer service feedback, you'll notice that code has more data in it than other codes. In some cases, your coding might be too broad. Poor customer service can encompass subcodes such as long phone wait times or maybe disgruntled employees. So this is really important. This is how you get into the kind of the nitty gritty of it. And then the final step would be to report the data. So now that you've completed the first 4 steps, this is a really important step as well. Create a report, share it with your team, share it with the public. The goal of analyzing qualitative data is to essentially report on it and uncover themes and figure out what's working for your company or what isn't. And if you're doing research, what correlations can you see? And making this report is really important. There's a few things you can do, whether you want to have more graphs or use PowerPoint or visualization software. There's a lot you can do, and obviously you can do it with VoiceForm as well. But yeah, this is the end of this video now, but thanks for watching. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you around.